brand new video. I need a little bit more lip gloss, I feel like. There we go. So a question that I get asked very often is, how do I keep my skin glowy and healthy looking, especially when traveling so often? So yes, obviously I'm very lucky that I get to be on planes so often and that I get to explore the world and take you guys along with me. But we all know planes aren't the best for our skin, and especially those long haul flights, for example the 12 hours that I have to be on a plane to Seoul. Every time immediately after I arrive, my skin feels so dehydrated and looks so dull. But luckily I have one hack that always helps me, and the best part is that it's not some sort of long routine. It doesn't require all these different products. No, it's just one product and it only takes you 10 minutes. I'm obviously talking about LED face masks, and today I want to talk about this one from Umitec in particular because this is my favorite one that I've tried so far. This is the only LED mask that does zone control, red light for anti-aging, blue light for acne at the same time. All the big brands still don't have this technology. If you've been watching my channel, you might know that I've actually tried a lot of LED masks before, but out of all those, this is the only one that actually lets you target separate areas. So let me show you what I mean by that. So when you get the mask, it comes in this pretty box with all the necessities that you need, including the remote. So the remote is disconnected in the packaging. You just pop it in, then we're gonna turn on the device. So this is what the LED masks that I've tried so far usually look like. They target your entire face, but what if you just want to target one area? Most masks, they actually have light leaks, so the red light will still target the zones that you don't want to target, but this one actually lets you choose specific zones. Like for example, the cheeks. I sometimes suffer from rosacea on my cheeks. I now have on some blush, but you know, in the past, I definitely struggled with rosacea, and LED light therapy has helped me so much with this. And then if you want to target just your chin and your upper lip area, all you need to do is just press A, and then you can select the area that you want to target. This is such a unique feature, and like I said, most LED masks don't offer something like this, and I think it's brilliant. I'm gonna turn it off now because I actually want to talk about something else that is a huge advantage when it comes to this Umitec mask in comparison to other LED masks. So some of the LED masks that I've tried are really hard, and this one is very soft, bendable, flexible, and that is such a relief because my skin is very sensitive. I get indents in my skin super easily, so a lot of the masks that I've tried, they left marks, especially around my eyes, and it actually took a good hour for those marks to disappear, which is obviously not what you want, especially when traveling, when on the go. And also those really hard masks, they're also really hard to take with you when traveling. For my travelers, for the people that just want to quickly pack something in a bag, don't have a lot of time, so therefore this is perfect. It fits in every suitcase because it is so flat, as opposed to this big bulky round thing in your suitcase. Doesn't fit a carry-on, this does. And to make your LED mask process even smoother and make it even more comfortable for you, it actually comes, obviously I've already used this, so that's why the box is open, but it actually comes with these eye inserts, and they come in 3 sizes. So this is large, we have medium right here, and we have small. And I love that it's written on here, this is the right S, and then you have left S, because I'm the type of person who, I don't know, on one hand I'm really organized, and on the other hand I'm not at all, and my whole room is a mess. It's mostly because I have so much stuff, guys, and I know it's not an excuse, but obviously I get sent a lot of PR, and because of my regular travels, there's always some suitcase that either needs to be unpacked or that needs to be packed. So yeah, there's just a lot of things going on in my room. I won't show you because I'm a little bit ashamed of it, but things like this make it so much easier for me to stay organized when I don't need to find out, oh, is this actually the size M? Is this the size L? No, it's just written on there. And is this the left one? Is this the right one? It's written on there. And for me, the medium ones are the most comfortable, so just pop them in like this. Ta-da! And then your eye area is nice and protected, and it won't feel uncomfortable whatsoever. Then what I also really like is that these straps that it comes with are also really comfortable, and you just pop them in like this. They have Velcro, so they just stick together. Again, I'm so happy that this is not made of some sort of hard plastic. And it also comes with this travel pouch, by the way, and it's made of this really soft, silky, smooth material so that your mask stays protected in your suitcase. And obviously, if you're not traveling, it's also better to store it in there or in the box. But obviously you don't want it to get dirty. And then the third strap goes on top of the head like this. So like I said, you only need to use this 10 minutes a day. Perfect for those who don't want a long skincare regimen routine, and also for the ones that are on the go, or if you're traveling and you want to do this in your hotel room before going to bed after a long day on the beach. So this mask actually has different modes. So on the remote control, you can see A. The A was to change the areas. And then M is for mode, and there are 4 different modes. And you can also change the intensity of the modes with the button next to that. So we have the classic standard red light, that is anti-aging mode. Then this is the blue light, and that is the anti-acne mode. Yellow is soothe mode, to soothe your skin, perfect for sensitive skin. And then the last mode is complete mode. This actually combines different lights, so red, near infrared, and yellow light. On this little quick start guide, you can actually see what exactly these different modes do. So you can see that the complete mode ticks the most boxes, obviously. And so it is for anti-aging, reducing wrinkles, for firmness, to increase cellular activity, refine pores, smooth skin, etc. So this is actually the mode that I personally like to use the most. So now let's get started with how I actually use the mask, how I incorporate it in my routine. So first and foremost, it is really important that your skin is clean and cleansed. Now, obviously, I do have some makeup on right now, but I'm going to leave my eye and my lip makeup on for this video because it doesn't target those areas. And I just have a little bit of blush and a tiny bit of concealer on my face right now. So we're just going to remove that with some micellar water. So before use, make sure your skin is cleansed and dry. Okay, the blush and that tiny bit of concealer has been removed. No makeup on my skin. And now it is time to put on the mask. It's super easy with that Velcro that sticks together. Doesn't feel hard whatsoever. And then I turn it on, and I turn it on the complete mode since that is my fave. And I sit here for 10 minutes, relax, read a book, and that is it. Soft, smooth, glowy skin. My skin always looks and feels so much better right away after using this, and obviously you will start seeing the differences when you use this for a prolonged time. So I recommend to use this around 3 to 4 times a week for the best results. LED light therapy is safe to use for different skin types, different skin tones. Check out the Umitec mask in the description box down below. There's a link and more information. And then I want to say thank you so much for watching. Love y'all loads. Bye bye.